What's up, guys? It's like 5:06 in the morning and I just got up. And the first thing that I do every morning is just hop in the shower right straight out of bed. Helps me wake up, and I do a little bit of singing, get my voice warmed up, ready for the whole day. Got some awesome bedhead going on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that over with, and then I'll show you the rest of my morning. Alright, so I'm just out of the shower. It's like 5:12 or something like that. And so I'm about to get dressed. Usually the clothes that I wear are something that I have planned out every morning. So I'm not just standing there like shivering, deciding what to wear when I'm all weak and still tired in the morning. So it just makes my day a lot easier if I have it planned out from the night before or whatever. And then I just put it on really quick and it doesn't slow me down or get me lagged in the morning. So that's something I really recommend, is the less choices you have to make with your morning routine, the better. The more it just runs like a clean oiled machine and it just goes. Even when you can do it when you're halfway asleep, or if you didn't get very much rest last night, that's probably the best. Alright, so the next thing I do every morning is I'm going to read for about 10 to 15 minutes. And it really seems like a short, little small amount of chunk of time, but it really starts my day off on the right foot, and it starts me learning. And it's something that's pretty relaxing for me to do too. It's almost like some people have a meditation in their morning routine. Some people will listen to certain music in their morning, and I like to read as part of my morning routine. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll show you what's next. Okay, so I just got done reading. Here's what I'm wearing today, just a simple black t-shirt, these Adidas shoes I got the other day. I'm kind of one that likes to dress simply. I'm still kind of into fashion and style and that kind of stuff, and I sort of keep up with it, and I dress myself, but I don't like anything with super fancy, crazy designs or anything like that. I like to keep it mostly simple for the most part. So I'm gonna show you. I'll do my hair. I'll get all of my hygiene stuff ready, and I'll show you that. 1 second. Okay, so that is that for the bathroom stuff. I brushed my teeth, did my hair, yada yada yada. I already washed my face while I was in the shower. So now I'm about to go upstairs and make breakfast. This is my favorite part of the morning. Glad to show you. Now that I'm done with all my bathroom. Alright, so we are in the fruit room now. I'm coming upstairs because we don't have any eggs left upstairs. And so I'm gonna grab 4, I usually just have 4 eggs. And an average egg has about 5 grams of protein. So that's going to put us right about at 20 grams of protein, which is just about right for my body weight right now and my goals right now. Sometimes I mix cheese in, sometimes I just do the eggs, sometimes, I don't know, it's whatever I'm feeling, sometimes potatoes. And so here are my eggs. I do 2 whole eggs, and then I'm going to do 2 egg whites. That's what I normally do. And the reason for that is that the yellow part of the egg, the yolk, is what contains most of, here, let me turn the camera. The yolk of the egg is what is going to contain most of the cholesterol, and cholesterol isn't all bad. The media and everybody sometimes make it seem that way. Really, the thing about it though is you don't want too much in your bloodstream, or it can restrict blood flow and it can do all kinds of bad things. So I'm doing 2 full eggs and 2 egg whites. And the reason I keep 2 of the yolks in is because they have important vitamins and minerals, specifically for your brain, and we all know I need some of that. So I'm going to keep those in, and then the 2 egg whites, and I'll show you the rest of my breakfast. The next thing I'm doing is I'm going to drink this whole cup of water. I like to get hydrated in the morning because after sleeping for that long, my body everybody's body, not just mine, is going to be out of water mostly by that point. And so I just chug this big cup, and I've been doing that literally for years. It's been a long time that I have been doing that. It's something I would really recommend. It really helps me to get started and help to alkalize my body, and maybe I'll talk more about that later. It's kind of a in-depth kind of topic, but I drink that whole cup of water, and it's not cold because then I can't get it down very quickly, and I'm kind of rushed some mornings, so it's not warm either. It's in the middle, and I drink that whole thing. Well, I sip on it while I'm making the rest of my breakfast. And right now, I think the next thing that I'm gonna grab is some oatmeal. I can't get it out with one hand. Look at this, YouTuber issues. I'm gonna go with maple and brown sugar flavor for this morning. Got the eggs going good. I've got the oatmeal now, and it's about 5:52 in the morning. I might usually, as I'm starting to make my breakfast, it might usually be a little bit earlier just because of filming takes a couple extra minutes. But I don't actually have school today, so that is what makes it a good day to film. But this is what I'm normally doing every day while I'm getting ready for school, ready for my driver's ed class. So I'll put this oatmeal in for 57, and there are my eggs. They're doing all right. And then I'm gonna go drink the rest of my water. Okay, so that's about that for the eggs, and I'm gonna go ahead and try this one-handed, see how it goes. Oh, look at that. Almost professional. Sorry, I got some stuck on there. That sorted when I had two hands. There we go. So, there are the eggs. Then we've got our oatmeal in here. And I'll have to stir that up. So this is the base of just about every breakfast I've been having for a really long time. I'll have oatmeal and eggs, and then the other stuff is kind of the fancies that I add on top. And so that's a base that'll give me a lot of the fiber that I need and a lot of the protein that I need to start my day and start my morning. So it's important for me to get the food in when I'm at home, when I can, because I do put in pretty long days when school is going on. I start driver's ed at 6:30 in the morning, and then I go to school until 3, and then I'm at school until 5:30 or 6 because I am in a play. I'm in The Fiddler on the Roof for Minocqua High School, and I'm super excited about that. So it does mean that I'm away from home a lot of the time, so when I'm here, I get the food in. Okay, here we go. So we've got the oatmeal here. This is 2 packets of the brown sugar maple maple flavor. And so then we've got our eggs, and then we have pineapple and strawberries. And I don't want you to think this is a normal thing. I don't normally just have pineapple hanging out in my fridge. That's kind of kind of a exotic treat for this morning. But I do usually try to get some kind of fruit or vegetable in with my base meal of the eggs and the oatmeal. I was actually going to have those bananas, but then I realized I have this pineapple and these strawberries in the fridge as a gift, a Valentine's Day gift from my family. So that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna eat this, and then I'll talk to you. Okay, so I just finished most of my food. And like I said, this is the same breakfast, basically, for the most part, that I've been eating for a long time, since last school year. So that would be like the beginning of 2016. I probably started, this was like my signature breakfast that I just keep on repeating, and it makes things really easy. A lot of things in my morning routine are like that. It's a well-oiled machine at this point. I've tried out different things to see if I like them, and now it's to the point where I wake up and I know exactly what I'm doing. And it may seem really simple, this whole video, because I just do like the same basic things that everybody has to do in the morning to get ready and get out of the door for school. But the difference is, the thing is that I wake up at the same time every morning, and I have rules of what order I do things in, so that I can get out of the house at mostly the same time every day and make sure that I always have everything done, and I don't forget things because it's all worked in, built into my morning routine. So those are the things that I'd really suggest you consider, is trying out new, different things for your morning. Aside from just getting all the things that you need ready for the day, I'd also like to stress the importance of getting your mind ready and getting your body ready for the day. So a lot of the things that people tend to skip maybe is we don't always wake up fully. For most of us, a shower will do that, but sometimes we need more than that to kind of wake up our minds so that we don't show up at math class and we're like, oh crap, still asleep, because that's the worst thing that can happen. And then a lot of people also skip breakfast, which is really important. This breakfast that I ate here it's plenty to fuel me through the day, and it's plenty to start my body going. So by the time I'm gonna nerd out here for a second. By the time that you wake up, your body is already depleted of a lot of nutrients and water that it needs. So just because you haven't eaten for hopefully like the last 7 to 8 hours because you've been asleep. So during that time, your body is utilizing still the water and the nutrients and the different things throughout your systems, and it's healing and it's building muscle at that time and digesting your food. So it's important when you wake up that you resupply it with that fuel and with the water and those things that it needs. So this breakfast with the oatmeal, it's got some protein in it and it's got a lot of fiber, which is going to help me to digest the food. Then the fruit or the vegetable that I have with my breakfast every morning is going to have alkaline in it, which is what keeps your body running at a good pH level. It's basically, I'll have to read some articles and watch some videos before I can really educate you on that, but the idea is that it's a good thing. You want to keep your body alkalized and in the right pH balance, and water and fruits and vegetables, especially green things, are what are going to help you do that. And then the eggs is the protein that I need, because by the time I've woken up, muscle protein synthesis, which is what is basically going to make you grow muscles, has slowed down a lot. And I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, it's at Noah Cannon, but I'm a bodybuilder. I'm really into muscle building, and I'm not into the same stereotype that you might think of as bodybuilding usually. But really bodybuilding is just, sorry, my phone cut that clip kind of short, but really bodybuilding doesn't necessarily mean that you're getting ready to step on stage as a competitor, but anybody who works on their body and builds muscle is a bodybuilder, say, quote unquote. And so that's something that I'm super interested in, and I've been doing for the past couple of years. I really love it. I go to the gym every night, and it's I'd say the best single habit that I've developed in my life for confidence and for just happiness in general. So those eggs, I think, you know what? We'll go ask Google how much protein those have. Here's me utilizing my tools. Okay, Google, how much protein is in one egg?
There are 6 grams of protein in one large hard-boiled egg.
Yeah, I was smack dab on. So that's going to be, roughly, since I took out the yolks, it's going to end up at about 20 grams of protein, which is just right for me. Okay, guys, that's about it. Thank you for watching. So the reason I made this video, I think I'll open up on that just a little bit and expound upon the reasoning behind this. And it's not just because in America a lot of us have really rough times with our morning, especially. We're waking up dazed, and we shower and we skip breakfast and we go to school, and then we're grumpy about the day and wonder why. That's just a silly thing to me. If you get up and you if you get up on the right side of the bed, basically, like people say, if you get up and you put yourself in the right mindset and the right physical state, and you actually get yourself ready for the day, then you're going to have a much more enjoyable time at school or at work or whatever you're doing. So when I started to build a morning routine intentionally and really put things in there that were to make me happier, that were not just necessities that I had to do anyway, there were things for me because I wanted to have a better day, it really changed everything. And the reason that I wake up early and then I get these things done and I have a schedule for these things to make sure they get done, it's not just because I have driver's ed in the morning and I have to go to school and blah blah blah. It's because I have big goals and I have to get up and work for them if I want to achieve them. There's a quote from Robin Sharma. It's one of my favorite quotes ever, and it said, I don't know the exact quote, but basically your day is your metaphorical life. So your day and your life are going to be the same thing. So if you spend your day doing good things, then you spent your life doing good things. And that's really how it works, because life is just a series of days, and the way you spend them is the way that people are going to remember you and your life is going to end up being. So if you spend your days moping about school, then you come home and watch TV and you're a complainer and you don't do nice things for other people, then that's what your life is. It's really time to realize that. And you only get one life. So if you want to have a life that is meaningful, that can make you happy and that you can bring joy to other people, then that's what you need to start doing with your days. So I wake up at this time, and I started waking up at 5 o'clock when I started the driver's ed class because it was a necessity, right? Because I had to get there on time. But really, before that, I woke up at 6 o'clock, which is an hour before the rest of my family normally does, so that I could do some of these same things to get myself ready for the day and to make sure that I already was in a good mood before anybody else could touch me, before anybody else could affect me. And that's really important too. You don't want to wake up and already be a victim. You don't want to wake up and have somebody else ruin your day or something else happen to you that is going to put you in a bad mood. So I wake up, I'm all on my own. If I'm in a bad mood, that's my fault. Everybody else is sleeping. They haven't done anything to me. And that's really something that I suggest, because when you get up on the right side of your bed, on the right foot, and you put yourself in a good mood and you start feeling good, that's how it's going to continue throughout the rest of the day. And I need that for my goals. I need that for my health and my fitness goals. I need that for motivational speaking. I need to learn how to train myself to change, to create better habits, and then to share that with you. And that's really what this YouTube channel is about, and what I'm about as a person on social media or in real life. That's what I'm trying to promote and bring light upon. So thank you so much for watching this video. You can try out some of the ideas and let me know how it goes for you. I hope this was really helpful for you.